I've got the need for page speed. Welcome back to another episode of Just in Day Digital for your weekly dose of marketing tips and tricks. Before we get started, make sure to smash that subscribe button and like the video. Comment SEO below if this video brings you any sort of value. All right, let's hop right into it. Welcome to the world of short attention spans and finding your place within it. If you've heard of SEO, then it may surprise you to know that page speed is factored into the ranking process. If you want to make sure that your visitors stick around, a speed between 0.3 to 3 seconds is what you should be after. Anything more, and it's goodbye visitor. Bounce rates affect SEO. The higher the bounce rate due to low page speed, the more your favorite search engines are going to take notice and rank you lower on the listing. How exactly do we test page speed? Well, we know of two excellent ways: Google Page Speed Insights and GT Metrics. Using these tools is simple. Copy your website page URL, whichever one you desire, paste it into the text box, and click Analyze. You'll then be granted access to a report filled with information that's relevant, resolving the issues. So, the problem is established. Now, what about fixing of said issue? The reports you've seen may seem daunting, but we can provide some simple ways to fix most of your issues. Are your images huge? Not visible size, but bite size. With anything bigger the size, the more effort is needed by a browser to download it and show it to you. Make sure to compress your images or use a plugin for whatever CMS you're using. WordPress has a collection of plugins that can do this for you upon installation, but it's entirely up to you if you want to do it manually or automate it. If time is a treasure, automate. If precision is the goal, then do it yourself. What is a CDN? Well, it's a content delivery network. It's difficult to explain in layman terms, but we'll try anyways. Essentially, when a visitor looks at your page for the first time, everything that was loaded now remains in browser's cache, so it can reload quicker on the next visit. Consider a CDN as a server that caches your page to begin with, and its physical position is closer to your visitor's network, which reduces load speeds due to having to travel less through the internet. Complicated, I know, but the important thing is your page will load faster for your visitors. If you're using a CMS like WordPress, you'll be familiar with keeping things updated already. If not, plugins are an application that you can slot into your website without the need for code. So, why should you keep them updated? Well, browser technology advances regularly, and processors strain with it. Plugins update themselves to match these advances, to keep speeds consistent. If anything is outdated, your visitors will pay the price, and so will your bounce rate. Your CMS will have the option to keep things updated automatically, so make sure you have those checked on your settings. It'll save you a lot of time in the long run. JS stands for JavaScript, and CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. They're coding languages that handle specific things, and with any language, there's probably more than needed on your website. By minifying your JavaScript and CSS documents, you can lower the number of processes your visitor's browser has to read, making it load faster. There are a ton of WordPress plugins that can do it for you, but if your site's been built natively, you can use something like Minifier to get the job done for you. Browser caching is great, as it makes it so that the return visits to your website load pretty fast. Browsers save images, text fonts, and other static elements so they don't have to be downloaded again. Quick and easy. Leveraging a browser cache gives you control of what is sent to a web browser, as not all browsers do this by default. By using a plugin or some code, you can ensure that the right information is sent to your web browser so that you can focus on other ways to increase the speed of your web pages. Page speed is important for many reasons, both human and technological. Short attention spans are rampant, and you have to accommodate them before your visitors, before they jump ship. The methods we listed should remove most of the problems, but to remove them all takes an expert on the matter. If the speed of your pages is truly letting you down, invest in some of your budget in hiring someone who knows what they're doing. Not only will they have your website loading faster than a motor car, your SEO will improve and bring in more people to see what's going on with your site. Well, that's all for now. I'll see you in the next one. Later.